had, but it's a new year. It's 2022. The boys in the building. I told you what it is last year. I'm the voice of the culture, man. I'm here for the community, but I'm back, and I got something special this year. And I'm starting off with a very exciting artist that I have. He's a designer. He's a motivation. He's inspiring. He has his own line, and this guy right here, his energy level is to the ceiling, man. I'm happy to have him on the show. I need everybody to give a round of applause for my guy, Abstrak, the Maniak, is in the building.
You already. Thanks for having me, brother. Peace, King. Thanks for having me, bro.
Man, appreciate you.
Appreciate you.
As you can see, man, we got merch in the building with us. So, feel free to lock in, tag us, get in contact with us. But we gonna lock in, man. My brother.
Talk to me.
Let's go to the beginning, man. Where did the whole? Because let me say this. You in your own lane, and to be in your own lane, you have to stay consistent in what you believe in.
Facts.
It all started with an idea, a thought.
Facts.
But at what age? Because you're not just designing clothes, you're also an artist. When I say an artist, you're painting, you're drawing. So it's not just, okay, we're going to throw something up and I need you to do this and do that. Your hands is dirty. Let's get to the starting point of this whole Abstract and Maniac.
I mean, all right, so it started like...
First off, not to cut you off, let the people know where you from.
I'm from... What camera? Where the camera?
Oh, it's everywhere.
Everywhere.
You good.
All right, so basically, I'm from Irvington, New Jersey.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? From Irvington, New Jersey. My mother's side of the family is Jersey City, like raised in Jersey City and stuff like that. But where I grew up, did most of my years, pretty much got my name, was Irvington, New Jersey.
Okay.
Born in Plainfield, raised in Irvington, but I done lived in Jersey City. I done lived in Orange. I done lived all, you know what I'm saying, all around Jersey.
Okay, so Irvington, Jersey City, you're floating through. You're growing up. How's your teenage years coming? Like what we doing? Because I'm not gonna just put you in the streets because that don't mean all our brothers had to be in the streets.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean? You could have been, hey man, in the basement plotting on something educational wise, scheming on another idea, but scheming on something that's positive. You know what I'm saying?
You know what's crazy is I didn't know that I was gonna take on art as my career. I was doing what everybody else was telling me to do. Like I got forced into college. When I went to school and when I graduated high school, I got forced in college because that's what
we were supposed to do.
That's what we
that was their dream.
Go to school, exactly.
That was their dream.
So Mom Dukes was like, once I graduated high school, Mom Dukes like, look, you're not about to sit around here with these niggas. Nigga, you going to the service or you going to college? All right, I'm not fucking with no service. You can send me to college. My cousin was already in Atlanta doing going to school for mortuary or whatever.
Right.
So I went out there, I seen how it was. I loved it off top, and I just went and started a whole new life out there in Georgia. You know
Where'd you go to school at?
I went to two schools actually. The first college was a little trade school. It's called Barter College. You know what I mean? That shit was fly though. Like the whole experience was just different. Like imagine you a kid out of New Jersey, you ain't never seen shit. You going to school, you just fresh in Georgia now, a whole nother state.
Right.
Going to school, your college is under a mall. Like literally under one of the most flyest malls in Georgia.
Underground mall joint.
Not the underground mall, Phipps Plaza Mall, which is right across the street. If you know, you know. If you know Lenox Mall, that's the main flyest mall and one of the flyest malls in Georgia. Right across the street is Phipps Plaza. Got the Louis store, got all of the flyest stores. Under that shit was a school. So every day I'm literally like around some of the flyest women.
Right.
I'm walking
You
through the mall.
you in the mix.
I'm in the mix, like crazy, and you seeing famous people. Like I could literally come out of class, walk upstairs. We going into the mall, for lunch breaks. We going upstairs for the we
Yeah.
hitting the cafeteria. We hit, you know what I'm saying? That was our lunch. We was going to the mall cafeteria for our lunch. You know what I'm saying? So you bound to see anybody.
Right.
You in the A, that's like Black Hollywood. I've seen so many famous people down there, bro. It's crazy. Like,
Right.
you know what I mean? Like I was really in the mix. I never been scared to you know what I mean, open my mouth and say something. You know what I'm saying?
Now seeing all that, did that drive you even more? You know what I mean? Seeing those,
Seeing the A?
seeing
Absolutely.
the A, seeing the artist, seeing the entrepreneur, and like, yo, it's like the battery could have went in the back even more. Like, you know what?
The
I could be-
battery.
I could be bigger than this.
Yeah, because it really make you or break you. It really make you or break you because you seeing younger brothers than you. You know what I'm saying? You seeing younger bro pulling up in all types of wow. And the era that I lived in the A, BMF times. So I'm
Okay.
seeing BMF pulling up to the club, 50 car, 50 foreigns. Like I seen this with my own eyes, bro. That's why the whole BMF show right now, the evolution, to see actual BMF son in the show acting, that shit is like surreal to me, bro.
Okay.
Because I was around that. I seen them take over the club with bottles and all.
Right,
I
right.
seen that shit. You know what I'm saying? So it'll inspire you on a different level. It'll make you feel like, bro, I gotta get it, bro. I gotta be pulling up like this because everybody's pulling up in something, and we support each other heavy out there. Blacks support blacks heavy.
Right.
You know what I mean? And it's nowhere else. I don't feel like that really is major on giving back and showing love like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? For real, for real. Like up here, we aggressive. You know what I mean? We different. Out there, it's just straight. It's a lot of love.
But it's Southern hospitality.
It's exactly. It's
That's
mixed
why they
with the,
say that.
Yeah,
But that's
a
always
fact.
been the South, period.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
But it's a mix of a lot of people. Like it's us
sprinkled.
out there.
Yeah, it's
You
sprinkled.
know what I'm
It's
saying?
sprinkled.
Motherfuckers from Cali.
It's
Motherfuckers.
sprinkled.
Yo, I met so many people from everywhere. You know what I mean? And that kind of like, it just inspired me. I was around a lot. Like I fuck with music too. Like that.
Okay.
Like I'm an artist on all. Like I used
Right,
to
on
be in
all
the
levels.
studio rapping, making songs. Me and my cousin. You know what I mean? I would even take studio time on my own, go make a little song. But I felt like this right here was something that I could get paid off for quicker. I didn't really see myself going and selling mixtapes and shit like that. Like I'm about the hustle, but I'm like, do I really want to be a rapper? Like and I still rap to this day, my nigga. Like
Right.
you give me enough of these, I'll be in here bodying shit. No cap.
Right, right.
Like I really love music. I really like, you know what I'm saying? I'm really an artist, bro, on all levels.
Right.
On all levels. You know
Right,
what
I
I'm
see
saying?
that. I see that in you. I see that passion. I feel like you are the culture within itself, but in your own way, you are your own culture.
Damn, that's deep.
You know what I'm saying? Because
Fact.
you transitioning, doing something. Okay, mom wants it's either A or B. And in your mind, it's like, nah, I'm thinking about C, D, E, F, G. You go down there, you go to school. When did the clothes? When did the whole, the uniforms start to come together?
So it was like I started basically I picked up I'm like, all right, how can I get my art out there? You know what I'm saying? So basically I told you, my man, one of my homeboys, shout out to Haas, when my 12th year of high school, he gave me a t-shirt screen print set.
Okay.
So I just start dabbling. With
Nah,
it.
you good.
You know what I'm saying? I just start dabbling and making little teas or whatever. But then I kind of fell out of love with it. So, mind you, I'm in the A. I met another artist along my route.
Okay.
He was me. Like he was what I wanted to be. One day I was getting on the elevator in this complex that we live behind Lenox Mall. We was in the school housing. So I'm getting on the elevator, right? So this dude had on this dope ass t-shirt that he made. Shout out to Shout out to Hebrew Brantley. He's now out of here. He's through the roof. He makes sculptures. He like one of the dopest artists in the world right now, bro. He's through the roof. Like look him up, Hebrew Brantley. Like I learned. He showed me a little bit. You know what I mean? But basically, I met this guy on the fucking elevator, bro. The T-shirt that he had on was handmade. He painted it. It was like it was a picture of Michael Jackson moonwalking, bro, on his T-shirt, bro. And it was so simple and sleek. And he hand painted the shit. The details and the shit was everything, my nigga. Like, it make you like, yo, where do you fucking get that T-shirt? He was like, yo, I made it. He was like, yo, I gotta, this what I do. Come up to my spot, you know what I mean? Come check me out. Yo, bro, when I went into this nigga's crib, the nigga had paintings all lined up. He had shirts hanging on the rack that he painted. I'm like, oh, this is me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This is what I want, bro. That shit blew my mind. You know what I'm saying? So, make a long story short, I started working for him. I started making shirts up under his little brand that he was building. Okay. And
apprentice.
Yeah, I was apprentice. You know what I mean, for him. And I was just. He kind of taught me little techniques, and I pretty much took my little shit that I already knew, took, the little shit that he taught me about, and I pretty much ran with it, bro, and just built my own shit. I just started creating, like before him, I wasn't really picking up the paintbrush. I would just have that little paint bottle and just be trying to draw with that. Okay. I wasn't really nice with the paintbrush. He really started me painting, you know what I'm saying? On the clothing, on canvas.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So then once I started doing canvas, that's when I really became a true artist, bro. I just fell in love with the brush strokes and shit. Like I just fell in love with that shit, bro. And I'm like, all right, this is what I want to do. So next thing you know, me and him had a little falling out. Nothing big, nothing major. But it's just like all artists not gonna get along. Period.
Of course,
you know what I mean?
We gonna outgrow each other.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? But that's still the homie. I still show him love. Like he's big. Like I'm shouting him out in my first podcast. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I got
but
you.
That's my truth.
There's no animosity. This is the
never,
story.
Never. You know what I'm saying? So basically, I just pretty much just started building my own, bro. Once I seen him do that, I knew that I could do my own shit. You know what I'm saying? I knew that I could build my own brand. Then I seen him just go through the roof.
Now, what year is this? Not to cut you. What year is this?
Oh, man, this is... I graduated 2001.
Okay.
I'm 38. I graduated 2001. So it had to be like maybe like 02, bro. 02, 03.
Is when you met him.
Is when I met him.
How long do you and him rock out? Like, you was his apprentice, you was learning, you was coming into, yourself.
It didn't even really last that long. Maybe like 6 months, bro.
Hey, that's enough.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it don't have to be 3, 4, 5. Listen, it's all about the experience.
Yeah, that's all it was. That's all I took from it.
Right.
It was a learning experience.
Exactly. That you needed.
It was the universe putting me where I needed to be.
And what you need to see.
Exactly. Precisely. You know what I'm saying? Like that was all I needed to let me know that I could be what the fuck I want to be. I don't have to go work for somebody. He still had a side job, you know what I mean, to pay the bills or whatever, but he was killing them off of his clothes, bro. He was making it in his paintings. That's another story. That's a whole nother ball game.
So you and him branch off.
So we branch off, and then I started building brands.
You still in the A too, right?
Still in the A.
Got you.
So my first brand.
You still in school at the time, or you said, "Yo, I'm done"?
I was still in school, but that border college shit came to a halt because I used to literally be in the back of my classroom on a computer designing T-shirts. I wasn't paying attention to none of that. Like I was learning shit, but I was my mind was on building a brand, building clothes, making clothes. Cause I was out there with a bag. I would be around, bro. That's how BMF know me. Like niggas from BMF know me. I would be around with a bag. Like that's where I started my brand, bro. I would come around with a bag full of hoodies, T-shirts that I made, and niggas was liking my shit, bro.
Right.
You know what I mean? If my shit was trash, then I don't think niggas would be fucking with me.
Right.
You know what I mean? So that's what really put the battery in my back. Like, damn, I might really, really got something. So I just started really just getting in my bag, bro, and
you leave him.
Exactly. I just, and it's crazy because Mom Dukes always like told me like, yo, you can't do this full time. You can't just live off your. And I'm just like, not the shit on Mom Duke because she's my everything.
Of course, nah.
You know what I'm saying?
But they don't see what we see because they come from a different era.
Yeah, and I was part of what I had to fight. Like, damn, like I really got to show her like this is what I really want to do.
Of course, because
you know
our parents, and I don't know your mother personally,
no,
but I can already,
they all brainwashed.
I can tell. Not so much brainwash. I think it's just their era. Their era was you work hard, you to provide. We're not going out here to try something. We're going to stick to the script.
Right.
Generation change, we
they
become rebels.
They know what they, you know what I'm saying?
So they only saying, yo, listen, man, that ain't going to do it. You like, yeah, ma, I feel you, but this is what I'm doing. So I get all that.
Right.
I wouldn't call them blind. I just call them the eras. You know, because each era, me being a father, I see the generation change. I have a 26-year-old, you know what I'm saying? But I also have a 17-year-old. Also got a 13-year-old. So you see the three different generations that I'm seeing. Yeah. And one to think this, one to think that. And when I say something like, oh, nah. So it's all about the generation. It's all about, you know, what's going on at the time. And because trust me, I'm like, yo, my man, what you gonna do all day? Just what you gonna do? And you repeating the same
even people in their generation was going out and getting it, though.
Yeah.
It was people
but our family generation, not to cut you, but our era of our parents, it was more work. They go get it was, I'm going to stay 12 hours instead of staying 8 hours.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and the family aspect was different back then,
right.
too.
You know what I mean?
The like, my mother's the youngest of 13.
See what I'm saying? My mother is a middle child of 14. See what I'm saying? They come from the South.
Yeah. But see, that ain't even, I don't know if this Jersey shit, you know what I'm saying?
See? Yes, Jersey. Mine came from the South.
Well, I'm just trying to say, like, back in the day, families was
more unified.
Families was way more unified. Like your wifey was your wifey. You knew what she wasn't going nowhere, bro. You could have you could give her all your kids, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like she knew you was coming home. Right. It wasn't like the divorce rate is sky high right now, but that's another podcast. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Let's get back to the
for real.
So now you're in school, but you're in the back. You're on the computer. You're doing your own thing.
Right.
Now.
Right.
When does your own brand really hit the street though? Because you know you and I had a small convo. You told me you had 3 brands.
All right. So basically, I started with one brand, and I think that I just stopped liking it. But I used to be hand sewing, actually on the sewing machine, making shit like making jerseys, making all kind of stuff. But I think I just fell in love with the name of it. I just wanted to change the name, so I changed the name. So
what was the first name?
All right, the first name was EM4T, which stands for Every Man for Themself.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And it had a little logo and everything, but I'm like, all right, no. So then I'm like, I switched it up to ILL Apparel, ILL Apparel, stands for I Love Life Apparel. You know what I'm saying? I was making a lot of stuff with that. Nice little, and they was fucking with that.
They was eating that up.
One day I wake up, this one back when what was the other shit? Not Facebook. What was the other shit? Not Black Planet. What was it before Facebook? It was.
I wasn't really on that internet type. I was fucking with Tag. Shout out to Tag. When I came home from prison. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing I was fucking with. MySpace, I wasn't on none of that.
No, that's what I'm talking about.
Okay, I wasn't on none of that.
Nah, I go to MySpace.
Man put me on the Tag. Shout out to him. I ain't gonna blow him up when I came home. And that's the only internet shit I ever did.
Yo, so I'm on MySpace. Somebody else had the same name for his brand. I'm like, oh shit. Like, damn. So I gotta.
Your shit wasn't LLC at the time.
My shit wasn't LLC at the time. So I'm like, damn. And I looked at his shit. His shit fire. He been doing this shit for a minute. I'm like, all right, I don't want no problems. You can have it, bro.
You gracefully bowed out.
You know why? I gracefully bow down? Because I'm so creative. Like, I'm so creative, bro. I could create.
But I respect that because you knew your place. You know what? Go ahead.
You can have that. I could create something else, bro.
That's confidence, though, my nigga.
Yo, bro. the what's in me. You can't take what's in me, bro.
Say that again to the culture, man.
You know what I'm saying?
You
Like,
gotta
you
let the
can't
coach-
take what's in somebody. Like, you can't take what's in me. If it's in me to do this, you can't. It's nothing that you can do about that. Like, it's in you to do this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's in you to create. You made for this. You know what I mean? Everybody can't do it. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I think you gotta also want to do shit. And you all, everybody's blessed with a certain talent. You know what your talent is, though. You know what you love to do. You know what liberates your soul when you're doing it. What makes you, you know what I'm saying, at
Right.
ease. That's what it was for me. It was the art, bro. And after going to Barter College, getting kicked out of Barter College because my GPA was too low, going and enroll in another college just to keep my mom's happy because I didn't want to let her down. Yeah, bullshit. Opening another loan, all this extra shit.
Just to keep her
Just
at
to
bay.
keep her happy when I could have been out here in my real bag doing me. But I'm like, it's a process. Everybody
what-
got to
it
take
is
their
what it
own
is, man.
steps.
It is
Yeah.
what it is, man.
You got to respect
There's
the
no right or
process.
wrong, man.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? So eventually I just had to say, you know what? I got to stop trying to please Mom Dukes. I really got to please me. This is my life. What the fuck can I wake up doing every day and get paid off and love and be happy? It was art, bro. It was fashion. I always been a fly nigga. I always liked to dress. Always, you know what I'm saying? Always like art. So it just started off with T-shirts. Then come the hats. Then come the hoodies. Then I'm like, all right, how can I get my actual artwork incorporated onto the clothes? Okay. How can I make...
So this is clothing line number 3?
This is clothing line number 3. This is when I come up with the name for the next clothing line.
Okay.
So I had to dig in. So I had to be like, all right, this one, niggas ain't taking this name from me. Like, this gonna be me.
Right.
You feel me? So basically, everybody from my artwork that I've recently put out, people were saying, yo, my work is abstract. They say I have an abstract style of work. So the name Abstrak just kept ringing. It kept ringing like, abstract. Then it made me think of Q-Tip, the abstract. Me, the abstract. Okay, I'm like, all right. And then I start thinking about even collabing with Q-Tip. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, shit like that. Like, anything is possible in life. So I'm like, yo, all right. Since they say my shit abstract, I'm going to take that and run with it. I'm going to be the abstract maniac. Like, you know what I mean? It got to have a ring to it. I'm like, all right, abstract maniac. You know what I mean? I'm going to just do crazy pieces in my own fucking way. Colorful, whatever, however you want. The abstract maniac. I'm coming how I come.
Right.
Period. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no
dope.
telling what you going to get when you come. When you come get me, you going to get a piece, though. You know what I'm
Talk your
saying?
Shit, my guy. Talk it.
I'm just saying, like, for real. Like, I've been doing this for long enough to know that I think I make some pretty good stuff. You know what I'm saying?
As you should.
And the people who support me, they boost my, you know what I mean, boost my shit a little bit too. But I'm humble. Like, at the end of the day, I'm humble. I show love. I love my people. I'm nothing without my people.
Right.
I'm nothing without, you know what I mean, you giving me this fucking platform. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Like, I do it for y'all, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, this is really like, I love this shit, bro. I love it.
It's your blood, though.
It's in my
your
blood.
DNA. I see
It's
it.
in my DNA. It's
I
not
hear-
only
I
me,
hear it
it's
in your
other
voice.
family
It's
members.
culture. It's
my
it's family.
father.
It's everything.
My father, my uncle used to draw. My uncle was locked up too. When he was locked up, he used to draw crazy detailed shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? When I was younger, my father and my uncle had a little clothing line. They was selling sweatshirts.
Wow.
All right. I was back and forth. For mind you, I told you my mom's is from the DC. My pops though is my mom's from Jersey, but my pops is Maryland, DC.
Okay.
So you gotta understand, I had in DC, Maryland, heavy on art, heavy on the culture, heavy. They some get fly niggas, like they get
Right,
fly.
right.
You know what I mean? So, and it's just a mix, bro. Like that mix I think was a lot for me. You know what I mean? Cause I got to learn a lot. I got to learn about, you know what I mean, how people dress, how whatever. You know what I mean? But long story short, I watched my father be a rapper. I watched my father be a clothing designer. My father was a hustler. You know what I'm saying? My pops was a hustler. Like he got it in, and I think that shit instilled it in me too. Now,
I would say it is, because my man,
I've had so many
running.
experiences. I've had so many different experiences that let me know that this was made for me. I didn't even tell you about my run-in with Master P. I didn't even tell you that my family owns a clothing store. My family owned a clothing store, okay, in North Carolina, Greensboro, and Winston-Salem, called Mr. Smith's Clothing. Okay. Ran the clothing store. I went down there and worked and ran the clothing store myself. Okay. This was 2006, 2007. Okay. I'm waking up every day, opening the store, okay, folding T-shirts. I'm learning merchandising. You know what I'm saying? I'm learning how to work my own shit, bro.
Besides the fact you got your own shit,
besides the fact I got my own creative juices that I'm just waiting
constantly flowing.
You see what I'm saying? Down there, also, I had a cousin. Mind you, my cousin Big Al, rest in peace, left 4 sons behind. All of them was, you know what I'm saying? All of them was official, you know what I mean? But one of them was an artist like me, you know what I mean? And then the other one was a hustler, played basketball, you know what I mean? Shout out to Jid. He got a clothing line now, dedicated to they pops.
Right.
It's called Cherish Family. Everybody go follow Cherish Family. Cherish Family brand, North Carolina, Cherish Family. He got his own shit started from the ground up, bro.
Okay.
And he inspired me. I used to live with him. You know what I'm saying? He inspired me while I'm living with him. Mind you, his best friend, my cousin Majid, is his best friend is the owner of Omavi Clothing. Okay?
So you basically just...
I'm linked in, bro.
Not even so much linked. You just in a pot of...
I'm in a pot
of hustlers, designers, inspiration,
artists,
creativity, artists, family,
love,
respect, loyalty, all in one pot. That's molding you to be the abstract maniac.
That's a fact.
Wow. Salute to the family.
That's a fact.
Let's salute to the family.
Big salute.
So you done went from the A, then you went down to NC, or take me?
Yeah, I went from the A to NC.
Okay.
I was basically, this shit funny how life happens in strange ways. Let me tell you. I went from the A. My pops, he was driving trucks at the time. He had his own courier service where he would go, a transporting service. He'd come pick up your car, deliver it to you, whatever. I started going on the road with him. All right, I went on the road with him, started working with him. But Pops wasn't paying me Pops wasn't paying me. It was good. It was a Pops.
It was what it was. It was a
it was what it was. But I'm like, Pops, you got to drop me off. I need to get this bread. All right. So I get an opportunity to go to North Carolina and go work with my cousins. So I had Pop Dukes drop me off in North Carolina.
But you still, let's make sure we on track for our listeners and our people that's paying attention. You still designing. You still, the juices is still.
The juices is always flowing. Okay. Actually, at this time, I wasn't even making that much clothes. I think I was making more music.
Oh, okay.
I was in the studio really making more music. I wasn't at this level with it. You know what I mean? I like I told you, I had my little spurts. So I done built 3 different clothing, 3 different clothing lines. So I had my spurts. And then sometime, sometimes we could lose faith in ourselves too. And then
stop. Say that again.
Sometimes we can lose faith in ourselves, man.
And I respect the fact that you man enough to even say that. Because a lot of people won't admit to say, hey, I just didn't think it could happen.
Yeah. You get tired of feeling like you gotta
prove yourself?
Prove yourself, bro. Feeling like you gotta literally be a machine, bro. You gotta put on. Okay?
Okay.
You have to put on. You wake up every day, but you gotta put on, you know what I mean, for you.
Right.
When you come outside your door, you gotta put on. Whoever you is, you know what I'm saying, you gotta put on. It's like, sometimes Like I'm real closed off. I'm a Virgo. I'm real closed off type of. I like my space and shit like that. Like I fuck with people, but sometimes I don't. I can be like, you know what I mean?
Right.
And I think as I grew older, I realized that people can be like, the shadiness. Like I've had my heart broken. Like, you know what I mean? And that ain't even just with women. Like that's with homies. Like homies have broke my heart. Like
That's real. That's
with
real.
saying,
That's real nigga shit.
you know what I mean? When you showing love and you don't get the same love back, that shit fucks.
It hurts.
It hurts, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like when you genuinely show niggas love and then they come do some sneaky fakey behind your back, or
you know.
you know what I'm saying? But it just teaches you along the way. It grows. It learns you. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, that's just how I am. You know what I mean?
I said it though. I said it when it was written. Love changes. Thug changes. Love change. I might be quoting it wrong. He said, but best friends become strangers.
That's a
The
fact.
moral, what I'm saying is, the best friends become strangers.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
And that hurts. But
it hurts.
It
hurts
also,
the worst.
I think it, for me personally, when I experienced those moments, it made me just love them even more and continue to keep going.
Right.
Like, you know what? I'm hurt.
Right.
But you know what, bro? I love you. But I'm going to just...
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you and I had a conversation a week ago.
Right.
And I remember, you telling me about, somebody, you was at a pop-up or somebody stole, you felt like they stole your idea.
Right.
And you was upset. And what I say to you, I say, yo, you can't get upset. You gotta look at it as, yo, I'm doing something mighty fucking dope here. If they
Right.
could take my shit and add it to their shit,
Right.
yo, I'm birthing niggas. Remember I told you that? I
Yeah.
said, instead of getting mad, look at it as, yo, I'm birthing these niggas.
Right.
I'm inspiring these niggas to push their brand.
That's a
I'm
fact.
on to my shit.
That's a fact.
And you told me, yo, bro, I never looked at it like that.
That's a fact.
Because you was upset that, like, nigga, you taking my shit and you trying to run with it.
Right.
Nah.
Yeah.
They taking your greatness and running with it.
Right.
Like you said, you creative. They're not.
Right.
So they're going to take this piece and that piece and they're going to incorporate it into what's going on.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? That's what makes us great. And that's the same thing with friends. You know what I'm saying? Yo, we get brokenhearted. You know what, champ? I love you, but you know what? I'm going to keep going. Now we going to push forward. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So now, Pop Dukes he drops you off down in NC.
Right.
You in the building.
I'm in the belly.
Cousin. You know what I'm saying? Cousin is saying, yo, listen, this is what's going on. I'm in the store now. If your creative juice is back in the building, because now that you back in the store,
Now that I'm back in
your
my
element,
cousin's store,
and your juice is back.
yeah, the juices was flowing. You know why? Because
That's your element.
that's my element. Not only is that my element, my cousin, like, all right, so it's Majid, Mustafa, AJ, and Maury. Maury's an artist. Maury's a painter, like
Okay.
me. So me and him used to literally get it in, like go buy canvas and sit in the crib and paint together. Get high, smoke, and paint, and just make shit. Make T-shirts together. We're, you know what I'm saying? Like, we was both creative, and we would go to the studio and make songs together. Like, we both had that
Right.
bug in us, you know what I
Right.
mean? And I think he kept we used to basically just feed off of each other. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And now he's still an artist. He's still a dope ass artist, but he done switched his shit to photography now. Now he living in LA doing photography. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Facts.
So you in NC, y'all creating, you're doing your thing. You said you was working in the store at the time.
Yeah, I was working in the store, and then, some bullshit happened. Niggas hated. I don't know what happened. Niggas hated. Somebody ran a truck. Somebody ran a van into the storefront. After that, my cousin ain't want to open the store no more. You know what I'm saying? Somebody did some. And they ain't even steal much. You know what I'm saying? But I think that was some underlying hate. You know what I mean? Maybe one of my cousins. I don't know.
Right.
Fuck somebody bitch, or I don't know. Like, you know what I'm saying?
It is what it is.
It is what it is. You know what I mean? Next thing you know, I get a call one day. We get a call. Yeah, somebody ran a van into the store. At that time, they had been in business for years already. They had already made their mark.
Right.
You know what I mean? And they still had one store in Winston-Salem too. But yeah, he was just like, he shut that shit down. Once he shut the store down, I think I stayed out there still because I was working. I ended up getting a job and, you know what I mean, doing the whole NC shit. But then I just got tired and I went back to the A. You know what I mean? I went back to the A. And then I left the A and...
How long you stayed in the A for?
I stayed in the A maybe like, probably like 2-3 more years.
Okay.
And then I went to St. Louis.
You on a world tour.
With Muhammad, my man.
Right.
Yeah. I went to St. Louis.
What the fuck got you to St. Louis, champ?
So shout out to Joe. Shout out to one of my best friends, Joe. He
Now what year we in?
Yo,
Gotta keep the years going. What year we in St. Louis?
Bro, the year. You know what? I don't even know the year, bro. I can't even remember the year, bro. It had to be 20.
Don't worry about it. We'll pick back up on that.
Yeah, you fucking me up right now.
Cause I'm trying to let our listeners stay with us.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I
you in
can't
St.
remember.
Louis.
All right, so we go to St. Louis. My man Joe, all right, he's in Atlanta. I used to sell my clothes. I had my own spot too. And it's crazy because this shit, I'm mixing it up. Like, I'm leaving out parts, bro. I ain't even get to the Master P part yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot to tell you, bro. Like, you know what I mean? So, at one point, I used to sell movies, DVD. I used to sell DVD.
You was hustling, man.
I was hustling heavy.
It is what it was.
And I was selling my clothes, too.
Exactly. You was grinding. What the fuck?
And, my guy hit me one time, like, yo, come smoke a blunt with me. I'm about to go to the airport. I'm about to go to Puerto Rico. I'm like, what? Puerto Rico? What the fuck is you talking about, nigga? I want to go. You know what I'm saying? He like, if you serious, nigga, you know what I'm saying? I buy your ticket or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Blah, 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 blah. I'm like, hold on, cause he's really about that life. I like, it's my white friend. If you know any white friends, they about that life. Like, they don't give a fuck. Like, when it come to money, you know what I'm saying?
We
it's
on
nothing.
go time.
Right. So I had to think to myself, like, damn, this is an impulse move. Should I just leave? I thought for 5 minutes, but I hung up with him. I thought for 5 minutes, like, hold on. I might not get this chance again. Fuck it, I'm going to Puerto Rico. Bro, I went to Puerto Rico with the same shit I had on, bro. No luggage, no nothing, bro. Like, straight thugging, my nigga. I had $200 in my pocket, bro. Nigga went to Puerto Rico for a week, bro. I had a ball. He out there working. I'm out there just chilling on the beach, whatever. Long story short, we get back to the A. Nigga like, yo, I live in the Lou, you know what I'm saying? He do IT, information technology. So he like, yo, bro, if you ever get tired of the A, bro, I got a loft out here, man. You could come out here, come check it out, come see you if you like it out here. I'm like, you know what? I am tired of the A right now, man. Let me, you know what I'm saying? Let me come see what St. Louis about. Yo, bro, I went down there. He had a nice little loft apartment. We live in a area called Soulard. So it's all bars. It's all nothing but bars. It's like a 3-block radius and like 20, 30 bars, bro. When I tell you these white people wake up every day and party from 12 o'clock to fucking 12 o'clock, they get it in like no bullshit. You know what I'm saying? This was my life, bro. This was my life. I would wake up like we literally lived on top of a bar.
So, yeah, I figured that. Once you said the bars in the loft, that just makes sense.
Live bands. I mean, every other night, busloads of women coming and getting out of the bus right in front of me. I'm looking out the window. It's busloads of women. Like, this is, you know what I'm saying? But I'm out there painting. Buying big pieces of wood, painting the whole 2x4, hanging that shit out on the balcony. They could see my art. I'm making custom pieces for the bar owners. One time I made a custom piece for the nigga who run the bar across the street. He just started giving me free beers from there on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Then everybody knew me for art down there. I started selling little T-shirts, but it was really about paintings down there. Like I sold more actual paintings than clothes down there. So, long story short, he get his girl pregnant back in Chicago. He got to get up out of there. You know what I mean? And I'm like, all right. I could have stayed, but I'm like, I can't. I don't want to be in the Lou without the homie. Like, damn, I'm just in St. Louis now. Like, nah, like, not the no disrespect to the Lou, but I just could. I felt like I was. This not where I'm from. You know what I mean? This ain't where I'm from. Now, don't mind. I had a girl out there I was fucking with. I could have, you know what I mean, wifed her up and. I'm like, nah, this ain't my life. Like, this ain't, I can't be here. This ain't, you know what I mean? It was something more for me. Like, God was telling me, like, nah, you got to get up out of here.
It's over. This chapter's done with.
Yeah, this chapter's done with. You got to go.
How long you was out in the Lou for?
Yo, bro, I was in the Lou for the first time. I went to the Lou twice, too. That's crazy. I went back, bro. I left and I went back. You know what I'm saying? So, the first time, I was out there for, like, 6 months. Yeah, I was out there for like 6 months, bro. No, matter of fact, I was out there for like a year the first time, and then the second time was like 6 months.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and I was working in a restaurant. I'm a cook too, man. I'm a little chef, man. I told you I'm an artist, bro. I love to cook too, bro. I get busy.
There's nothing wrong with all this, man.
Yo.
It's never too much, man.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's not like you out here selling crack, selling dope, selling this, selling that, scamming, scheming. Yo, I'm selling clothes, I'm painting, I'm cooking. It's different. We put a lot of energy into doing some dumb shit,
right,
instead of putting the energy in doing some real shit that we can go to multiple places.
That's a fact.
And still grow with. Okay, the shirts ain't selling, but I can be a chef here.
Right.
Okay, I can paint here,
right,
and I can be a chef here.
Right.
It's called the hustle.
The hustle.
So what the
real.
fuck? It is what it is.
Absolutely.
Now let's bring us back to Jersey, man.
Okay.
Like bring us back to all right, I ain't gonna take us off course. You're in the Lou, your man gets his family's growing now. So what do you decide to do? You bounce from the Lou to go back to the A?
I bounced on the Lou to go back to the A.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I bounced on the Lou to go back to the A. And then at that time, I ain't even that's crazy too, bro. This whole shit mixed up. I'm just really just throwing shit, just telling you different stories of my life, bro. I don't know the years of how.
It don't matter
you know
yet.
What I'm
you know what I'm saying? I'm
but
just trying to keep everybody in tune. We leave the Lou. We still abstract the Maniak.
That's
you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. All
this
is about what brung Abstrak Maniak back to Plainfield, to 700, to the boutique, to the clothing line. It's a story behind it.
It's definitely a story behind it.
We're going to clip some pieces for our listeners and our watchers, but it is what it is. But now we in the Lou. You leave the Lou. When does the clothing line start to really become full
blown?
Yeah, let's get into that. When does the clothing line become, I'm going to say it. For me, it was the face, because I didn't meet you as a chef. I didn't see your paintings. I met you as Abstrak, the clothing designer. When does that become, I don't want to say the front man, because you got so many different things that you can go to St. Louis and be the artist, but you come to Jersey and you know what I mean?
All right, so I'm going to bring you back. Basically, I went through all of that, and then end up coming back. I end up coming back to Jersey because I was homesick.
Let's not forget, we not in college, Ma.
Nah, not in college.
It's over for all that.
Done with college. You know what I'm saying? I was doing the brand for a little bit, but I think I got tired of the A, and I'm just like, man, I just want to go home and be around, be in the city and get the hood where I come from, get them on the brand, and then I could branch back out. But I can't. I'm from Jersey. I gotta get Jersey on my shit first. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that was my main focus for coming back, was to do that. So I come back and I'm working jobs and shit like that. Whatever. Shit wasn't working out. Mind you, I got a homeboy who owned a car lot in Plainfield. My aunt always lived in Plainfield, so that's what brings me to Plainfield, because my favorite aunt It's like the mother that my mother's like sister. She's like my favorite aunt. You know what I'm saying? She always take me, and I've lived with her. Like that's my favorite aunt. She's always lived in Plainfield all her life. You know what I mean? So I was living with her at one time, and then ended up getting a relationship, and me and Shorty was living together. So anyway, long story short, I got an opportunity to vend outside at my man's car lot. He owned a car, not a car lot, but a detail. You could basically pull up here and get your shit fixed. You can get an oil change. You can get your brakes fixed.
The shop.
Little auto shop. Yeah, he got a little auto shop right on the corner though. It's right in a nice little location. So he been telling me like, yo, bro, I need you to come out here because all of the pieces that I was making, he would buy everything I make. He was buying that shit. So we're like, yo, bro, you need to come outside and come bring your table, bring your tent, and just come sell your shit right here, bro. For a minute, I was like, I wasn't in my bag. I don't know if I wasn't believing in myself or I ain't feel like it. I don't know what it was, but bro, as soon as I started doing that shit, it turned me up. Like, I went and got my tent, stole my aunt's tent. Went and got a table. Bro, I was out there making shit live. You could literally drive down the street, see me painting, busting down some shit live out there. I got big pieces, so you can't miss it. Like, I got big ass paintings out there, lined up, you know what I'm saying? Then I got t-shirts hanging from the tent. Like, I opened up shop out there, you know what I mean? I had for the whole summer, bro. I banged them, you know what I mean? End of the summer, basically they shut me down. They came and hated on me, bro. They hated talking about zoning. You ain't in the right zone.
Oh yeah, all the typical.
You ain't supposed to be out here. I'm like, what the fuck? Y'all been out here all summer and now y'all want to come. You know what I'm saying? So that right there, that shit broke my heart, bro. I'm like, damn, what the fuck am I gonna do? Like, how am I gonna set up? I can't go back to the house. I'm used to being outside now. Like you know what I mean? I got my little peddler's license. Like I'm ready to go post up. Okay. Yeah, I had the peddler's license. Once I paid for that peddler's license and I could be outside, nigga, I'm outside. What's good? I'm trying to be wherever I could be at. Right. They got a map that they give you, and there's certain areas that you could be, and certain areas you can't set up at. So I guess that area was one of them areas, but I got the okay from business owner that I could come out there. You feel me? So the property owner got an email about me, and then he came and told the business owner to get him the fuck up out of here.
Right, they didn't own the property.
Exactly. So basically after that, I already knew it was a spot down the street open. You know what I mean? But like I said, we don't believe in we can lose belief in ourselves sometimes. We can lose faith in ourselves. So in the heat of the moment, I grind all summer. I stacked up all this bread. I killed them. Now you at the point, all right, what the fuck you gonna do? These niggas can't have you out here no more. What are you gonna do, nigga? You're not going back to your aunt garage, and you're not going in the fucking house to doing this. Like, they gotta see you. I'm like, all right, let me drive down the street. I went to the window. I seen a little number in the window. Called my man. Yo, how much you want for this spot, bro? You know what I'm saying? He like, I'm like, can you work with me a little bit? He like, all right, I do this, blah, blah, blah. He like, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, all right, let me think about it. I'm gonna call you back. So before I bust this move, bro, I was just like, I called somebody. I called my bro BJ. Shout out to BJ.
Right.
Motherfucking Big Fly Clothing. All right. Called BJ. It's my big bro. He watched me grow up. He seen my whole evolution. I told him like, yo, bro, I got an opportunity right now. I don't know what to do, my nigga. I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to pay this rent. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to, like, this is a store that I ain't never did no shit like this, bro. He like, bro, do that shit, my nigga. Stop playing. Just get that shit and go full speed ahead. And that was it, bro. All I needed was a small talk with him. I called the landlord back, and yo, the nigga came and gave him the bread. He said, you can open up shop on the 1st. Bro, when he came and gave me the key, I went to the spot. I painted the whole shit, bro. I smoked a blunt and went to the store and painted all artwork all on the walls just to give it some character.
Right.
You know what I mean? Then I went and bought mad hoodies and just started making pieces. Then I went to IG, start promoting. Grand opening. My new spot. Yo, bro, when I tell you, my cousins came out and a few real supporters. That was all I needed, bro. I had a nice little grand opening. We cut that ribbon, and I've been going hard ever since, bro. Like, period. Like, I got like 4 or 5 cousins that show up every time I do something. You know what I'm saying, for that support cushion. And then I got I got a good support system of supporters that pull up for me too. You know what I'm saying? I ain't make a whole bunch of money. I think I made like $1,500 my opening day. But I looked at that shit like $1 million. I'm like, all right, I'm in business. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Boom, 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 boom. So what you don't know is, me opening the shop, now I got to work harder. Like, you think I was working hard before. Now I got to go
overdrive.
Rent. Right. Rent. Materials. Rent at the crib. You know what I mean? Now you got 2 rents. Now you know what I'm saying? Now you really
in your bag.
Now you really in your bag. You got something to do every day. You know what I mean? Now you have something to do every day. Bro.
But you love it. That's the difference.
You love it. Like, I go open up my shop and the shit was surreal, bro. Every time I turn the key, like, damn, I really have a shop. Like, I really grinded up to get where I'm at right now, bro. And it's fucked up because I just lost all my followers. I got hacked. My page got hacked. So I got a new page now. You know what I'm saying? But I have 5,000 all genuine followers that follow me from day one. They seen all my St. Louis shit. They seen everything that we just talked about.
Right.
They was with me. You know what I'm saying? So they seen me have the store, and you know what I mean? And when they seen me pop off with the store, it was like, yo, you deserve this. Yo, you know what I'm saying? You been grinding, but I still got my piece that you gave me a long time ago. And
wow.
Yeah, that type of shit. So, you know what I mean? It's still an everyday. It's still an everyday. People still every day. Yo, your shit is dope. Every time somebody tell me my shit is dope, that pushed me even more. Thank you. You know what I mean? And it may just make me want to go get me some more hoodies and create, bro. I got a bug in me, bro. And you know what it is? It feel like, you know what it is? We only live one time, and it's like, yo, my nigga, I ain't trying to work for nobody, bro. I'm not trying to work for nobody, and I'll be damned if I die and don't do what the fuck I want to do if I don't and don't get these creative juices out of me, bro. Like, it's in there for a reason. Like, he put this shit in me for a reason. This is what I have to do. This is what I'm put here for. Like, I don't know what else to say, bro. I got pieces, bro.
Yo, let the people see some of the pieces that you got, though.
We're going to start off with the Stop Killing Black Men, man. All right? Stop Killing Black Men.
You got a camera right there you can turn to. Nah, just put it down. Just put it down.
Here?
Yeah, turn right there. Stop killing.
Okay.
There you go. There you
got
go.
The Stop Killing Black Men joint right here with the puff. Okay, got the puff action on there. Also got a couple patches on the sleeve, skull rolls, black fist. You know what I'm saying? Also got the bottom cut off. You know what I mean? For you drippers out there. This is my new job. I actually dropped this today. I just made a dozen of these. Okay, I got a bag full of these. This is a Jamaican color, handmade, hand-painted rose. Okay? All 1-of-1. All 1-of-1. You see that flag on the bottom? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Then...
That's fire, too. 95 Air Max.
Thank you, brother.
95
Absolutely.
Air Max and crush that. Jesus Christ.
You know, we do the truckers. You know what I'm saying? Of course, we got the crown. You know what I mean? We got the reflective crown joints. And I smacked all the art on it myself. You know, we got the logo piece.
So that's your official logo?
That's the logo.
Okay.
That's the logo. You know what I'm saying? That's the logo. That's what... And let me explain the logo. Alright? So how I came up with the logo was basically... I drew it. Like I told you, I like to draw faces. I was attracted to drawing faces and shit like that, like different like Picasso type faces, eye over here, nose, you know what I mean? And then even people's faces.
Okay.
Like grimy, nigga with a scully on, with a blunt in his mouth. Like I like drawing shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, as an artist, I have my doodle days where I just be sketching, doodling. This was something that I already drew. I just came up with this shit just one day doodling, bro. And when it came time for me to look for a logo, I'm like, I need a stamp. I need Abstrak Maniak stamp. I need something that's going, you know what I mean?
You see that, you know that's Abstrak.
When you see that, you know that's Abstrak. And it was this, bro.
You got to put that on a t-shirt, bro, for the summer.
Oh, I do that every summer, bro.
Yeah, when you see that, you know it's Abstrak.
Oh, facts. Oh, facts.
See? You know what I mean? I might need a little creative piece on that.
Oh,
when you
facts.
see that, you know it's Abstrak.
And they all one-on-one. This is a one-on-one piece right here. I did all of the, and it got a little texture on there. You know what I mean? You can feel it. You feel
Good
me?
quality hoodies, too.
Good, great quality hoodies. Now, let's get to the culture. Let's get back to the culture, all right? I'm going to hit you with the Nina Simone. Okay? Created by me. This is when I'm really getting in my bag with the Ninas, okay?
You got to show them what's on the back of that.
All right, so we got a little quote on the back that says, it's an artist's duty to reflect the times in which we live.
Wow.
Okay?
I smoke.
Nina Simone.
I smoke.
All right? And I thread the hoods.
Yeah, that's smoke.
And I thread the hoods. You getting pieces from me, man. This is art. This ain't just a hoodie. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, that definitely is.
These is pieces. They got the Angela Davis. Okay? Angie with the crown on. And notice everybody gets the Maniak, you know what I mean, that scar up under the eye, you feel me? And the crown. You know what I mean? You gotta get that scar in that crown. Gotta get that scar in that crown.
Wow.
You feel me?
Wow, you gotta show them that.
It's the Maniak. You gotta get the scar and the crown up under that eye. You know what I'm saying?
Wow. That's your stamp. That's
Your
official.
stamp. You know what I'm saying? Cause the logo basically represents, you know, it's like royal black art to me. Like I see the culture. You know what I mean? You see he got the crown on.
Okay.
Okay. You see his nose is big. Okay. You see his nose is big. And he got the scar up under the eye for the shit he been through, man. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't easy. It ain't easy being sleazy, man. You know what I mean? Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
That's
when you
definitely
see that,
it.
you know that that's me.
Right. So that's why this you gotta put this with the t-shirt. When you see this, you know when you see it,
right.
You know it's sad.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So the people can know that this is just like you stamping them things. I'm stamping them things and I'm pushing them out.
Right.
I don't give a fuck where I'm at. I know my logo wherever I go.
That's
it's like
fact.
a nigga know that Lacoste, that Nike, that all that logo. This is my logo.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? And please let the people know the address of the boutique in Plainfield, man. We gotta continue to keep pushing that out there to our listeners, man.
That's a fact. 700 South Avenue, Plainfield, New Jersey. Berkman Street side. It's South Avenue and Berkman Street. You got a beauty salon sit right on the corner. I'm right next to them on Berkman Street. 700 South Avenue, Berkman Street. And my number 862-888-1533. Hit me.
Anytime.
Hit me when you pull up. And yeah, if you have trouble finding it, I'll come outside and get you.
Yo, I want to talk about, man, what the world's been going through for a quick second. And how, or did it affect you with the COVID? They had the COVID came. We had to shut down for a minute. Did that take away from the creative juices? Did that slow you down? Did that inspire? Did that continue? Did that, during that time of the moment where we was on a little shutdown,
I'm actually glad you asked me that.
you know what I'm
bro.
saying? Where was the abstract maniac mentally in his creative space?
I was in my bag.
Okay,
The pandemic put me more in my bag.
okay.
You know, a lot of people lost they jobs, lost their lives, lost a lot of shit behind that. And you know what's crazy? People was coming to me like, damn, like, yo, bro, you really independent, like you making it, like in the pandemic. A lot of people out here struggling, and I wasn't even thinking it like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not looking at it like that, like. But people was fucking with me, bro. I was just making hoodies and just doing what I do.
Right.
I don't know how I survived, bro. To be honest, I just kept going. I just kept believing in myself, just kept promoting, and my supporters kept me afloat, bro. Like
Kept grinding.
kept grinding. Like I ain't have no choice but to keep going. Like what the fuck? I'm gonna shut my store down and go in the house because niggas got the Rona? No, I'm gonna put my mask on and I'm gonna make these fucking hoodies. Like that's it. Like you know what I'm saying? Like the pandemic. I don't know. I felt like I came up in the pandemic, bro. No bullshit. Like the
Okay.
pandemic. Really, a lot of niggas was getting money in the pandemic, bro. It's a lot of money being made. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
It was giving away money.
It was giving away a lot of bread, bro, and I was getting a piece of that. You know what I'm
That's good.
saying? Like
without having to do no back.
without having to do no extra shit, I was just doing me, bro, and I would just be like people love creative shit, bro. Like you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm a creator. You know what I mean? So, and then I do custom. If you can customize something for somebody, you always
gonna be.
you're always gonna be able to make some couple dollars.
Let me ask you this, man. We're gonna go into the business aspect of it all. What are the things, that you were up and coming artists, up and coming entrepreneurs? Because that's what you are. You're artist, you're entrepreneur.
Right.
Throughout the Abstract Maniac travels, you make, highs, lows, L's, victories, small wins, big wins. What would you tell them who's listening? That's, my mom's wanted me to do everything under the sun, but nah, I'm going left. I gotta follow my dream, man. What would you tell those young up and coming artists out there? First, what would be the first thing that they would tell you? What would be the first thing you tell them if they came to you and see your ad, man? I want to follow my dream, but I'm scared.
You gonna boss up or get bossed around. That's my motto. You either gonna boss up and do what the fuck you love to do, or somebody always gonna boss you the fuck around, tell you what time to be there. If you don't create your own life, somebody gonna create a life for you. Period. Period. If you want it, go get it. If you love it, and it's in you, go get it. Don't listen to what nobody say. Just go get it. Don't even listen to the negative thoughts you tell yourself. If you want that shit, go get it, period. Like, even to this day, bro, I still be having we can procrastinate or we can have an idea, but we might not. We gotta have an idea like, I know I can make some money with this, but we might be scared to jump and go do it.
Right. Procrastinating.
Exactly. Now, all right, I'm about to start making rugs. I'm about to start making Abstract Maniac rugs, like actually making the rugs. And I've been thinking about it for a minute. I knew how much the shit cost and everything, but I just bought it. It just came in the mail yesterday. But I've been thinking about this shit for months, like how I'm gonna.
What made you?
What made me do it?
Yeah, where did that idea come from? Rugs.
When I seen how you can make a rug. When I seen, I'm a creator. I seen and I was on YouTube. Basically, I follow Def Rugs, and they make custom rugs.
So you have a thing. Let's be clear. You personally have a thing for rugs.
I have a thing for creating.
But what I'm asking is, okay, But when you you was stumbling, you was rumbling through something, and you bumped it. You know what I mean? Like rugs, like.
Bro, I don't know what got me heavy into it, bro.
That's what I'm asking.
I follow Def Rugs, you know what I mean? So I'm always seeing that, you know what I mean? And then you know what you follow and what you like, you know, Instagram posts more of that shit. So I start just seeing more of the shit. Then I start actually doing the research. Like, all right, how is people making these rugs?
Okay.
You know what I mean? How is they making them? Because I'm seeing more than, these are not just, it's regular people making rugs and shit. So I'm like, yo, how can you do, how is they doing this? So I went to YouTube, did some little research. Then I went to, did some price checking, see how much the shit costs. And that's it, bro. I ordered the gun. It's just really, you just got to put the time in, bro. You know what I mean? The thing is, you could be an artist. You could probably make rugs. But do you want to make rugs? But do you want to sit there and do you want that to be
go through the process?
Exactly.
To make the rug.
You gotta want to do it. You have to want, that bug is in me. Like I said, I'm a creator, so just the whole process. I'ma love the whole motherfucking process. Like me getting that shit in the mail, that shit like a toy to me, bro. I felt like a kid in a candy store. Like I can't wait to start making these fucking rugs, bro. You know what I mean? Cause all of the dope rugs that I've seen already, it's fucking fire. It's just gonna be another addition to the brand, bro. You can come to me and get some fly, fresh wear, and you can get a rug too, and a pan. You know what I mean? Basically, what I'm gonna do is turn my paintings
into rugs. Man, I knew that. Why not?
Why the fuck not?
Why not? Nigga, walk into your crib, nigga. Where you get that shit from? Abstrak Maniak.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. That's what
I think that's what. Nah, I ain't gonna say I think. I know that's what the fuck drives you. That little shit right there, to say, damn, you turn that into a rug. That's what continues the app to keep going. You know what I mean?
They keep going. Shit, man.
What have you learned from all this, man? Because I know sometimes, like you said it, sometimes you didn't believe in yourself. It was some times where the money wasn't coming in. But
I learned.
But you never gave the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? So what did you learn during the course of that journey as of to where you at right now, sitting here at this table, man? As we talk about your past, your present, and the future.
I learned a lot of shit, bro. I learned a lot about myself, too. I learned that you gotta really just go out here and get it, man. You just, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I had my times. I still have my times, like, you know, even now, like, I got this shop in Jersey. But I want to expand, man. I want to expand. I want a bigger spot. You know what I mean? I want that to be my hut, though. But my vision is like, I need one of those in Cali. I need one of those over here too. I need a little Abstrak Maniak spot in all of the popping spots, bro. I don't just want to be in Jersey with this shit. I'm trying to really
global.
I'm trying to go global with this shit, bro. I want to build this shit up to, you know what I mean, corporation status.
Have you bumped into any type of situations? It's like corporations and people that's trying to, you know, come to you that's bigger. Like, hey, let's sit down, let's talk. Let's do, you know, you have any of those?
Nah, I had somebody trying to jerk me.
Of course, Raping Records, they always. Somebody
try to offer me a bag to be a part of my brand. And I'm like, yeah, are you serious right now? Like, niggas try to come up with anything.
On the business side, you just, what you staying away from?
I'm staying away from?
Right, because I know it's like you just said, you just had a business culture. A business vulture, excuse me.
Right.
You know what I mean? And of course they come to you like, yo, they give you the whole pitch. Like, yo, you sitting there. They're telling you all this fly shit they think you want to hear.
You just got to watch motherfuckers who want to offer you bags to be a part of your shit. And you don't know them. And they want to, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, somebody offered me like $10,000 to do to do a deal with them or something, but I don't know. I'm just not into that, bro. Like, it's just, I'd rather build my own because at the end of the day,
So
know.
you wouldn't want to, if a corporation or any major designer said, "Hey, listen, bro."
It depends. I'm
That's
real
what I'm
picky.
saying.
I'm real picky choosy though. It's just not anybody I mess with. You know what I mean? It gotta make sense. You know what I'm saying? It gotta make sense at the end of the day, cause you know what I mean. I really just want to create. Like, I'm not gonna let nobody come in and try to take my shit and.
So what about if somebody offer you creative control? But
How you can't offer me something I got already? I have creative control.
yeah, but they can put it. I'm just saying you can go out to the masses, like you said. We can do the.
I gotta have creative control. You can't. You're not just.
Because some people will say, "Hey, listen."
If I'm gonna give you creative control, I'm gonna sell you the brand. I'm not gonna have the brand no more. You know what I'm saying? I have to have creative control because it's my shit, my name on it. I can't just have no bullshit put out there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I gotta make sure that the products is looking right. You know what I'm saying?
You know, they try to come at us sideways.
I know.
And throw you something, and meanwhile
Bro.
we giving you 100,000. They done made 100 million already in the cut, and we just. You know what I'm saying? We see it happen all the time. That's what I'm asking.
It happen all the time.
You know what I mean? So it's like
ain't gonna do it to me.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So the crazy part of it all is that you just so stuck on, and when I say stuck, I don't say stuck in a negative way. I say stuck in a positive way of, listen, you're not pulling the rug from up under me.
Right. Exactly.
Especially the rug that I put together.
Yeah, like I built this rug, like this is my life, like this my lifeline, like you know what I mean? Like I can go anywhere, I could put this shit, I could make 100 hoodies right now and load my car up and just travel the world, bro, on my own world tour. I'm gonna get money wherever I go, bro. Like straight like that. Like
that was my next question, because I know you still do. When I spoke to you, you was going to an event. You still on the go doing events.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You know why? Because you gotta meet new people. You gotta constantly be out, and you have to be. I was just talking to somebody about this last night. You have to be out and promote yourself. You have to be outside. You gotta be, even when you don't want to be. Like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be out. So, like, just me being outside ain't gonna hold you, bro. Like, I could be inside off my bullshit. You know, off my, I don't want to be worldly today. But then as soon as I come outside, bro, yo, you got this, you got this. Like, I make now, I make money just for being outside now, bro. I come outside and niggas will see me and, yo, you got something on you, or just me having the bag with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's to that point now where I come outside, I'm going to make a couple, I'm going to sell something. You know what I'm saying?
Right. The store might be closed, but I'm still.
The store might be closed, but I'm bouncing around like I got the bag with me.
Right, because some people, you know what I'm saying, get so comfortable in their own space. They're like, yo, just come to me, come to me.
I can't.
And for you that have a location, you still like, yo, I'm leaving this location, I'm going here.
You know
I'm
why?
going there. I'm going there.
Yeah,
that's basically how this whole you be on this podcast.
Yeah, like last year. Yeah.
Let's talk about that experience. So how did you even get in contact with that whole situation down in Atlantic City?
Basically, the brother came and bought. Basically, his mother running the pop-up shop. I mean, the whole pop-up.
Right. How did you find out about it?
How to find about the Atlantic City thing?
Yeah.
So it's this brother named Nathan McDaniels or something like that. Nathan Daniels. My bro, who I told you, Big Fly, my big bro BJ, he told me about it.
Okay.
Somebody told him about it.
Okay.
So he's like, yo, I'm about to go to Atlantic City, do this 2-day pop-up. You know what I'm saying? You should come. I'm like, shh, how much? I'm like, all right, fuck it. 2 days from 9 to 9. I'm like, shit, we gonna make some bread. You know what I'm saying? And that's exactly what we did, bro. We went down there. It was over 100 vendors. It was crazy. It was called the Black Excellence Festival.
Right.
Just the name alone
sold me.
Right. It's Black Excellence Festival. I feel like I'm black and I'm excellent. I think I need to be there. You know what I'm saying? So I went down there and I got it in, bro. And I just was selling my pieces. I met a lot of dope people, and yeah, they still fucking with me to this day, man. So I met one brother down there who came and he copped some pieces from me, and him and his cousin actually bought some pieces from me. I can't remember his name right now. Pardon self, all right? So, next thing you know, he hit me. I think he's kept in contact with me, and he hit me up for a piece. You know what I'm saying? Hit me up for a piece. Then we just start building, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
We just start building on a whole nother level. I start seeing his shit, what he got going on. He building his own brand too. So I like to fuck with niggas who building brands too, not, you know what I'm saying? Like who just trying to do something, like trying to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, on the same journey.
That's it, man. And that's basically what got me here. You know what I mean? He introduced me to you, and he was like, "Yo, my bro shooting a podcast. We really like what you doing." And it was all energy. I'm an energy nigga too. I'm a very spiritual person.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I go for energy, like. And it was just all there, man. That's what brought me here today, man. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you even taking the time out to bring me here. This is my first podcast. You know what I'm saying?
And you done been around the world, champ.
Been around the world. I could have did 1,000,000 of these. You know what I mean?
Nah, that's what it's basically all about, man. My man, like I told you, man, my man. Shout out to Mom Dukes for putting that together. She's always doing her thing, bringing something for the culture and the community, and up and coming artists. Shout out to her. And he was like, yo, he just was so passionate. And he was like, yo, I know you into clothes and all that, man. This brother right here, he got something special. And I'm not gonna lie, bro. The first time I saw it, I was like, wow, that shit dope. And it reminded me of an old brand that was out before called Mesquite. You know what I'm saying? And they fell by the wayside. And I remember that era because I had a few Mesquite joints, and that shit was like, wow. But I think, no, I don't like to use the word I think. The difference that captivated me was I saw you working on it. I saw you with that on your page, with the brush.
Getting it together.
Putting it together. For me, that sold me. Because sometimes people present you with, yo, here. On the low, it could have been your man that behind the wall that did that.
Right.
I saw you. So when I see the artist, I see the clothing, I see the passion, I see the drive, I see the determination, I see the love. It's not like you just boom, 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 boom. Let me go on to the next. Each joint separated theyself.
That's a fact.
I paid attention to that because I'm into fashion. Each detailed piece that I saw, it wasn't, yeah, you can have different colors. I don't care about the colors. Each piece had its own unique form. And I said, yo, that shit is fire because it's him doing it himself.
That's a fact.
In his own element. I don't give a fuck if it's 3 a.m. while everybody sleep. He's getting that bitch in, he's recording it, and he's showing you. Why? How could you not fuck with that?
Yo. Because
that's behind this. What you did for me personally as a consumer, you brought what's behind the scenes to the front line instead of just bringing me a piece. Like, yo, here, which I don't knock nobody. Everybody do their thing because I fucks with a lot of different people, so I don't want anybody to take it personal. But for me, it has to, like I tell every other designer, yo, something about your shit gotta captivate me. For me, it was seeing you putting that work in.
Facts.
And I think that shit was so unique because it's not like you can't fake energy. You can't fake energy. You can't force energy. Every time I saw you working, the energy was always the same or even higher. It wasn't like, okay, let me just do this for the gram today. A lot of that goes on. Don't get me wrong, we're human. Some days we got days where we don't want to be bothered and don't want to create.
That's a fact.
But when, like you said, that's why I can relate to your story because I sat in the house on Monday, but on Tuesday, I went crazy. And I saw that. When I saw that hoodie, I said, yo, he's going fucking crazy. The next day, I said, yo, let me go see this page. I want to see the finishing. You see my mind?
Yeah.
But my day started, the first thing I said, when I laid in that bed, I said, yo, let me go see this kid's page. I want to see that finished product.
Right.
And when I called my man.
Which one? Which hoodie was it?
It was the Nina Simone shit.
Okay, yeah.
And the reason why I loved it, and hold on, keep the camera, because this is the major shit that what it was for me. More than anything, it was this shit right here.
The strings.
I'm a detailed brother. It was this. Y'all see who the fuck is doing that?
I'm doing that. Every fucking one. Every single one.
You know what I'm saying? Who's putting the strings inside on the hoodie?
Who's doing that? Price just went up. Alright?
That's what it was for me.
Price just went up, man.
You know what I'm saying? Everything else was like, okay, but who's putting the fucking strings in? Yo, that shit was so...
I really take my time out and do this shit, bro.
So official for me. And I'm not, like I said, all my designers, I appreciate y'all. That's why I fuck with y'all. Everybody has to be unique for me.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean? I don't want to just deal with a bunch of same niggas that's got the same shit.
That's a fact.
I want to be able to, when I come outside and I got that hoodie on, a nigga can look at me who already copped that piece and say, yo, that's ab shit right there.
That's it. And the dopest shit is you ain't getting it unless you getting it from me. You know what I'm saying? That's another thing that I was trying to build, because it's like, you know, people be like, yo, why you don't try to mass produce it and get it? Yo, your shit need to be in stores. Nah, nigga, my shit need to be with me.
That was my last, gonna be my final
If
question.
you want it, you gotta come through me, period. Like, you know what I'm saying? Unless I got some people, you know, I give a couple people pieces to sell for me, you know what I'm saying? But the majority of people know that they gotta come get it from me. Just like Dapper Dan, just like you had to go through a Branson and get you back in the day. You know what I mean? That one person, you gotta go. Like I'm like the Dapper Dan of this art fashion shit. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta come see me.
You gotta come see me. Right. You're not gonna get this nowhere else. You know what I mean? They could try to duplicate, but it ain't the same sandwich. You know what I mean?
Wow. I think, man, that right there, man, says a lot about your character, more or less than about your passion too. Because it's like, nah, fuck that. You really just dedicated into yourself and your form.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I noticed this piece over here that you didn't even really bring up, but I'm gonna bring up to the camera.
Oh yeah. I'm glad you bringing that up.
This piece right here is, you know.
I'm glad you bringing this up. You know why? Because
this joint right here is ridiculous.
Facts.
Ridiculous.
The Mona.
Like, where did that come from?
So this basically came from this.
Hold up, time out. With the man with the pistol.
No, that ain't a pistol. That's a paintbrush.
Oh, pardon so. With my man with the paintbrush on it, I just peeped that. See,
yeah.
Those a little detail.
But that's also an artist.
Who's the artist?
Jackson Pollock.
Now, what made you do that? This collaboration.
All right, so this collaboration just comes from.
This shit's so fucking fire, God.
Like,
man.
I just wanted to make it raunchy. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to take they old classical art, that shit that they've been putting out, the Vincent Van Goghs, the Mona Lisa, and put our taste on it. So I took a famous black artist who was Basquiat and put his head on the Mona Lisa. You know, that's my inspiration, Basquiat.
Okay.
He was he's always been my biggest art inspiration, you know what I mean, from day one, cause just even the way he used to live, bro, like, the nigga was homeless, my nigga. I've been homeless. Like, I've lived in my car before. You know what I'm saying? Like, so even in St. Louis, the second time I lived down there, nigga, I was homeless, bro. I slept in the back of a van. My man had a van. I ain't have no crib, nowhere to live. I had a job though. And I used to sleep in my man van every night, bro. Nobody knows these parts about my life. You know what I'm saying? But all of these are parts that is part of my branches to my tree. You know what I'm saying? Like, that helped me be who I am today. You know what I'm saying? Like, but the Basquiat Mona Lisa piece is really like one of them pieces. It's kind of I know it looked like the Griselda, Griselda, right? It's kind of like that too. That I'm inspired by that too. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like a mix of all of that. You know what I mean? I just wanted to do something raw and raunchy. Now Jackson Pollock, he's actually a famous white artist he was famous for the art splash. So he would do a whole painting with just pretty much splashes. The whole piece of beach splashes different colors, you know what I mean? And he got famous for that. He actually has a movie out on how he started making pieces like that. He was doing other pieces, but once he found this technique, he made that his niche. And that's what he got famous for.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? Basquiat was just a crazy, wild ass artist, but his shit had culture to it. His shit had it was texture to that shit. His art was different, bro. His brain was gone. Like that's why I'm inspired, because that's how I be. Like, sometimes I could buy a canvas, bro. I could get a canvas right now. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do. Well, let me just start putting a little paint on there, and that shit end up being something that I never even thought I could do. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, I like just doing original shit. You know what I mean? Just original, one of one. I always hated looking at something and I'm trying to get the perfect, like, that's more contemporary, or, you know what I mean? Nah, I'm abstract, like
Wild style.
Like, I could splat some paint on it and just sell that shit just like that. Just one splash. Like, I'm inspired by the paint splash. I'm inspired by the stroke. It's like you build up it. I'm really a Zen artist, bro. I like little itty bitty, like, bits and pieces.
Okay.
I like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a Zen artist. Like, all right, look at this. You see this piece? Well, this ain't got too much Zen on it, but you see the hold on. I'm gonna pull out one that I really got busy and really did some, like, detail. You see, like, the little dots and stuff like that.
Show the camera so they can see it.
Alright. So it be all about, it's not only about the piece, it's what's around the piece that makes it a piece. You know what I'm saying? So it's the squigglies, it's the dots, you know what I'm saying? It's the little details that actually bring it out. You know what I mean? I'm gonna have to show you on the next time a more zen-y piece, you know what I'm saying? But I'm very detailed. I'm abstract, but I'm very detailed. It would be the littlest thing that'll make everything fire.
Right.
You can have a blue, I make a blue hoodie, a gray hoodie with all this blue on this side, and have one little red dot right down here in the corner. And that'll make it fire. You know what I'm saying? Just put one red, just a little bit of right here. You know what I mean?
Right.
That'll make it different. You know what I mean? I just see shit different, bro. Like, my color scheme,
your vision.
Yeah, my vision
Fucking
just,
it's,
my
it's
shit
your
just a
vision,
little
though. It's
different.
your vision, bro. It's your vision, man. It's 2022. It's a new year. A lot of great things taking place for you.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? As we get ready to close out, yo, man, tell the people what we brewing. We already talked about the rugs.
Talked about the rugs.
What didn't we talk about that we can look forward to in the 2022, man?
2022. Look forward to these rugs. Look forward to more paintings. I've kind of been losing y'all. But I ain't losing y'all, because I appreciate the love. But I feel like I'm stranding. I've been neglecting my artwork. I've been neglecting my paintings. I haven't been painting because I'm so much of a fashion guy. I like to dress, and people love these hoodies, and I love making them so much that I just became like a hoodie hoarder. Like, I'm a hoodie hoarder, bro.
Okay.
That's that. I'm Abstrak Maniak, aka the hoodie hoarder. You know you could get that work. You know what I'm saying? From me, a hoodie year round. You know what I mean? then it also makes me feel like I'm not, cause like this supposed to be on the big, you know what I mean? So it's just like I could get $50, $100 for this. You know, I could get $100. I could probably even get $200 for this. But I put that bitch on a nice size canvas, I might get 20,000.
Right.
You know what I mean? So yeah, that's the type of bag I'm trying to be in this year. I'm trying to do more canvas paintings, more artwork. Of course, the clothes is always gonna be here. You know what I mean? Forever. I'm always gonna be creative with the clothes, but the artwork I want to start doing. And these rugs, man. These rugs. That's a new journey for me. It's gonna be a new journey for me, and I'm excited, man, to see what the people gonna say about it. You know what I'm saying?
Now you touched on your music, man.
The music.
Let's talk for a sec about the music, man.
You know, the music, I'm really just like a freestyler now. I don't rap no more. I do rap, but like I spit some written shit, you know what I mean? But I'm just you know what's funny about the music? I actually I've been wanting to go to the studio and make music. Like go buy some studio time, sit in there, hit some beats, and make some shit. Right. I'm so focused on this shit, bro. I don't have time for it. I do have time. I gotta make time for it. But
right.
I'ma always love music. All that lost music. If somebody find a fucking old CD with some of my bars on it, please send it to me or something, man. Like I lost so much music, bro. I don't even have none of my music. Probably my cousin. My cousin probably got some old songs that we did. But I might be able to find like an old rap book or something where I used to be writing some bars. But this my music right here. That's what I'm
your music.
That's my music.
Let's talk about something you showed me that you working on. The buildings.
The buildings, okay.
The building hoodies.
The building hoodies. Alright. So I got some new sweatsuits I'm about to drop. I'm about to drop them soon. I ain't gonna give y'all a date yet, but yeah, so the buildings.
What inspired the buildings?
The buildings.
You was in the city, like
I'm just a city boy. I'm from the city.
Right.
So I don't know. It's just something about the buildings. You know, if you come from the city, you used to the buildings. You be around projects.
Right.
You be around buildings. You know what I'm saying? And I just always liked city skylines. I always like how city skylines look. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So you know that's another one of my things that I do. I actually have a painting. I have that's one of my pieces is doing mad buildings, right. But all of them in different colors. You know what I'm saying? Actually, if you go to my last page that was hacked, you'll see that painting on there. You might see it on my new page too. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, the buildings is just you know, that's just a hood inspired piece. You know what I mean? It's just if you from the city, you can relate. Period. Like if you on that city type time, you gonna fuck with the buildings. You know what I mean? If you from the projects, you gonna fuck with the buildings.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah, I'm dropping a new sweatsuit. It's gonna have the buildings coming up, but I'm gonna just drop it. I ain't even gonna. I don't even want to talk about it.
Yo, give him the Addy, man. The boutique,
Addy,
man.
700 South Avenue, Plainfield, New Jersey. 700 South Avenue, Plainfield, New Jersey. Berkman Street side. All right, 700 South Avenue, Plainfield, New Jersey. 07062. You heard? Pull up.
You know what it is. Any upcoming pop-up shops you gonna be at that we need to know about?
Right now, you know what's funny? I act too. I went to modeling and acting school, bro.
My guy right here, man.
I went to modeling and acting school. I'm about to go to Atlanta next week for a casting call for this movie. Your boy from shout out to my nigga Deuce. Deuce King, he shot the movie. He shot the movie with the Griselda boys, Conflicted.
Okay.
He also acted in it.
That was on Prime too.
Yeah, that was on Prime. He was the one who just came home from jail and all of that.
Okay.
He shot that movie. That's my guy. Was in the A. I was in the A. I was just so happened to be in 2 Chainz Club, and he was in the VI. This was like literally a couple weeks after I had just seen the movie. So when I seen him, I already knew who he was. You know what I mean? I ran down on him. Yo, I got pieces. I left him like 3 pieces. You know what I mean? left him 3 pieces in hopes that he would get it to West Side or what I mean, get him out, because West Side, he's really heavy in the art shit too.
Heavy.
So I was really trying to get him a Mona piece.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I'm trying to get him.
Yeah, you grinding.
Yeah, no, at the end of the day, I might end up driving to Buffalo, just go to the gallery and bring it to him. That's one of my shits. I really just gotta go to the gallery anyway. But yeah, so I seen something in the club and we automatically linked, bro. Like, that's my guy now. So now I'm about to go. He shooting a movie called Finesse, and I'm trying to be in that shit. So I'm gonna go down here, read some scripts, and try to get this part, man. So wish me luck, man. I'm trying to get it. You know what I mean? Hopefully I can get the brand in some movies.
Exactly.
You know
put
what I mean?
Put them in the
Get
trailer.
Styling.
Right. Get the stylists together.
Yeah.
It's all a grind. It's all a grind, man.
And I'm also bringing the bag with me. I'm not. You know what I mean? I'm filling up the bag. And I'm taking the bag because I get money out there. That's where I started my brand in Georgia. I started Abstrak Maniak in Georgia.
Okay. So that's the birthplace.
That's the birthplace of the brand. You know what I mean?
That's the birthplace.
Ultimately, when I go back there, my people that fuck with me be having me pull up. You know what I mean? And cop some shit. You know what I mean? So
now, when you OT, when you on the run, anybody in the store filling in? Because sometimes.
No. Actually, I need somebody. If you hiring, you got a kid, you got a trustworthy teen that want to create or is creative, got a bug in them, they could come work for me. I'll put them on. I'll show them the ropes too. But don't send me if you don't fuck with your kid, don't send me. Don't, because I need trustworthy. I don't play.
Now, the reason why I had to ask, because you on the run, they can't catch you. They can still catch the boutique. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, that's right. And that's a part of the brand right now that I need to work on. I need somebody to actually come and sit in.
We'll sit. Yo, give them your information, man. Give them the number they can contact you.
Yeah, 862-888-1533. You know what I'm saying? You could call me anytime, really. You could call me anytime. But yeah, I need somebody to come sit. I could show them the brand, and even if they are creative a little bit, they can be a part of the brand and really, help build a team. Like I'm really trying to build a team too, man. Like I really want to build a team, so I don't have to work so hard. You know what I mean?
Right.
I could have other people pushing the brand. And I don't have to be the only one pushing it. I could put a couple pieces in a couple locations,
right?
And it's gonna move and work for itself. You know what I mean? I'm trying to work more smarter, not harder. But I'm just addicted to it, man.
I mean, ain't nothing wrong with that. Because at the end of the day, man, it is.
No, I want to chill though.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's the grind. I get it.
I need a vacation, man. I need to chill. I ain't take no vacation all summer, bro.
Hey, man. Soon it'll be to the point where the vacation is 2 years.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So at the end of the day is right now we just running it up. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Running it up, man. And I just want to thank my guy for coming out, man. Abstrak Maniak, I appreciate you, brother.
Appreciate you having me, bro.
This platform is, like I tell all my other guests, and I mean that sincerely from my heart. We salute you. I'm gonna say proud, and I'm gonna say respectfully, man. I admire you. Your hard work, your dedication, man. Your drive, your will. Yo, this platform is for you. Anytime you need to come through, let me know what you got going on new. Feel free, holla at me.
Facts.
This is not a one-shot deal. Like, yo, come through and I don't see you. Nah, we building something here.
Facts.
And you're a part of it now. You're a part of the Roundtable family. Thank you so much for coming out. Y'all already know what it is. It's 2022. The Roundtable Podcast, man. We got a lot of great things in store. Some more entrepreneurs, some more artists. I mean, this year, with this Roundtable and this podcast, what I'm bringing to y'all, man, just sit back, get ready. Ride out with me, lock in with me. You got my guest information. Lock in with them, please. Don't be afraid. Lock them, call them, come to the shop. Please feel free. If you can't get him, get in contact with me. Y'all know what it is. The voice of the culture. It's your boy. I'm out of here. One love, one life, man. It's your boy. And it's sponsored by We Out Travel.